Thursday night football. Really basically kind of a couple of days of walk through, trying to get our bodies back, get ready to go out there and play some good football. So that's the mindset of our football team right now.
Based on where Olave's at in the protocol, do you foresee him
He'll
playing?
be out.
He'll be out.
Yeah.
How challenging is the injury issues on a short week for you guys as you get ready for this one?
Yeah, look, I mean, I think injuries are a challenge in any week, but I think especially when you're talking about a short week to try to get guys back and ready to go. So, we'll be out there and put a team on the field, and we've got to go out and play good football. We've got to go out and execute, do the things that we're capable of doing, eliminate the things that cost you opportunities to win.
Looking at pretty much any stat, Denver's kind of up there near the top of the NFL. What do you think they've done well defensively this year?
Well, they play hard. They play fast. They got pretty good little pressure package that they like to utilize. I think their secondary covers well in the back end. They generally take the ball away pretty good, and they get after the passer pretty well. So they do a lot of things really good. I've been impressed with what I've seen out of them, defensively and what they've done.
What do you think your team has done well through 6 weeks?
Well, look, I mean, up until probably the last couple of weeks, I thought we put ourselves in positions to win games. We hadn't been able to finish. I think we're battling through some injuries right now. But that's the nature of the game. That's the nature of our sport, and we've got to have guys that can step up and make plays and give us some opportunities to win. So I think we've got to play better than we have the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, is the soft tissue stuff higher this year than normal? It seems like it's a little bit.
Well, I think for us it has been, look, that's something that we're trying to pay attention to, trying to figure out the reasons why, what we can do differently, how we can affect that. And look, I think some of it is the nature of the game that we play, but I got to think that there's some things that we can, potentially do that affect that, and quite frankly, we need to.
Can that improve drastically in season, or is there stuff you can do
Well,
right now to help
I can't tell you that I got the research that says that's something that we can do, but I think from how we practice, how we recover, how we hydrate, how we sleep, the nutrition that we put in our body. I mean, I think those are all things that we need to look at and how we can do those things better, because those are the things that we can control. So I think that's something that Mickey and I have spent a lot of time talking about, and something we're paying attention to.
You obviously don't want to lose your top receivers, but the fact that Spencer has reps with the guys who replace.
Yeah, look, anytime you get guys that go down, it's opportunities for somebody else. And so we'll have some other young guys that have an opportunity to step up and get a chance to play, and we're counting on them to step up and play well.
What do you think of when Spencer was extending the play, his ability to kind of improvise and feel where receivers were?
Yeah, I think that's one of the characteristics that we really like about the player. His ability to improvise, his ability to make a play, and in particular make a play when things break down. And so I think that's a quality that he has. You saw it on display at times in the game last week.
How did he respond to
Yeah, look, I see a smart guy. I see a guy that distributes the ball. I see a guy that makes a lot of plays with his feet, and that's challenging, on a defense when a quarterback can extend plays and make plays with his feet. So, I think he's operated their offense very well in terms of what they're asking him to do. They're pretty good in the RPO game, I think he's done a nice job.
Sean was saying they met with Spencer. Did you guys meet with Bo at all? Or
Yeah, we did. And exactly the things that we talked about him. He's got a lot of experience, played a lot of college football games, won a lot of college football games. And he's extremely smart. He's competitive. We were highly impressed with him.
know Sean has deep ties, obviously, here in New Orleans, relationships with all of you. What does that relationship look like since he's left? Do you guys still stay in touch? When's
Yeah,
the
look,
last
I
time you heard
think
from him?
I think that relationship will always be good. I mean, we won a lot of games together, you know, and so I'm appreciative of the fact that he gave me an opportunity here and believed in me, and so I'll always be grateful for that.
Last text between you guys or phone call?
I don't know. Once you get into the season, there's a lot of other things you're focused on.
So kind of obviously Sean, but it's also a lot of players, a lot of former players on that roster. Is that kind of a strange kind of scouting dynamic?
Well, look, I think there's probably some familiarity that we have with, you know, their players, and so we kind of know, you know, it's unique in that, look, we went defensively, we went up against that scheme for 17 years, you know, and so, and yet they've got some different players that are operating that scheme, and so they're doing some different things.
Rashid Shaheed's knee injury, that was our part that's
Yeah, I think he's going out to LA, probably going to have surgery. Don't know what the time frame is going to be on that.
Is there any more you can say about what the type of injury it was to his knee?
It's something with the meniscus.
That's the surgery will be to repair meniscus.
Well, I think there's a couple of different options, and so I think that's what we're trying to determine right now.
And so he'll probably go on IR no matter
There's a
what.
chance, yeah, certainly.
With Taysom being limited a couple times, is it more of like a pain thing with his ribs right now?
Yeah, it's pain and functionality, you know, and so, you know, I think he's probably doubtful for this week, but I'm hopeful, you know, for the following week.
With Derek, how's he progressing? Is there a chance maybe he tries to do any on-field stuff next week?
Yeah, I think there's a chance, but, you know, that's still a ways away. So, I mean, I think you just got to, with him, you know, initially it was kind of a week-to-week injury, and so now I think we're probably getting closer into the, you know, day-to-day type of range.
Do you know which knee it was for Shaheed?
I believe it was the left, but I'm not 100% positive. Okay, guys, thanks.